Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a Psalms 119 morning, verse 36. Incline my heart to your testimonies and not to covetousness. All right, David yesterday was what? Make me. Today he's saying, make my heart yearn, Lord God, to do my duty that's in you, to walk with you, Lord God, to live for you, to keep your commandments. Don't allow me to be pulled away and go astray from that, Lord God, which is you. It just reminded me of a story because in my mind that made me look up. Let my focus be on you. Don't let me get caught up with what's going on over there. Anything that will pull me away from the things of God, right? I remember, Diana, you're going to know this one. I had a friend. My house sold and my friend's house was on the market, but had already bought a home in another city. And so she said, hey, move into my house. Such a blessing to us during that time. And we didn't even have to rush to find a home. And anyway, long story. But guys, there is something that I have always wanted a pool. You know, I have looked in other people's yards and I have said, oh, how wonderful it would be to have a pool. I moved into my friend's house and guess what she has? A big old pretty pool, hot tub, all of that. But do you know what I didn't know? Because when I was raised up, I was never raised with a pool. We would go to the, I was raised in the country, so it was when I was older and would go to a friend's house or lived in the city that I would go to a city pool. Didn't know they existed back then. I also didn't know what the work that exists in maintaining a pool. I didn't realize that a pool could get a algae that could break the budget. And then, you know, they had this little robot that went in the bottom of the pool and would clean it. Peppy, I don't know what happened to Peppy. That's what we named it. Peppy whole wheel broke off. And Peppy wasn't working. I was like, oh my goodness, between Peppy, it was either green algae or black algae. I just remember my husband having to get in there and scrub the bottom. It was one thing after another. But we finally found the source of the problem was a frog had got into a filter that we didn't realize that we had to check. We had checked some other filters, but missed that one. What am I saying? Don't get caught up looking at what somebody else has, especially when you don't know what it takes to maintain it, to keep it. It might lead to more hardships. So take my advice. Keep your eyes on God. Follow and live for him. Ask him to make you. Ask him to give you a heart to live for him. His ways are easier. And with all of that load of what I've given you for today, now since it's Saturday, I want you to go and have you a happy, good morning. Bye, guys.